Did Texas just blur the lines between teaching religion and promoting religion? Let's talk a little bit more about Bluebonnet learning. I have actually pulled together units from several different grade levels, K through 5. I'm just going to read to you from the teacher guide and let you decide. This is from a kinder unit called Helping Our Neighbor, and the first lesson is called The Golden Rule. The curriculum starts out talking about what the Golden Rule is, and then I'm just going to read straight from the text. 2 versions of the Golden Rule come from the Bible. The Bible is a collection of ancient texts that are organized as books and grouped into different parts. This is the read aloud that teachers are reading aloud to students. Several books of the Christian Bible describe a man who lived long time ago, nearly 2,000 years ago, in a part of the world that is very far from here. The man was named Jesus. One of the books of the Bible described Jesus giving a talk atop a small mountain. During this talk, he wanted to share some very important lessons, so he climbed on the mountain and spoke to a group of people who were gathered to hear him. The talks Jesus gave were sermons. This was called the Sermon on the Mount. Again, from the read aloud, Jesus said the Golden Rule sums up all of the important teachings from Scripture. So in everything, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Also for kinder, this is a unit called Kings and Queens. The lesson is, who is King Solomon? In the teacher directions, the teachers have to tell students that God gave King Solomon wisdom on all things. This is straight from the read aloud. God called David a man after my own heart because King David was faithful to God. God promised him a special gift, a son named Solomon, who God said would one day become a great king. Before King David passed away, he told his son, so be strong and observe what the Lord your God requires. The Lord appeared to Solomon during the night in a dream, and God said, ask for whatever you want me to give to you. King Solomon could have asked God for anything. Think about how you would answer this question before we read this story today. Here's another lesson from kinder, and I think I'm gonna have to break down the grade levels in different videos because there's a lot. This unit is called Exploring Art, the Beauty We See. The lesson is Genesis, creation. So the background explanation that teachers give to students is explain to students that throughout history, art has been created based on religious beliefs. One of the more popular stories that has inspired artists in our country and in much of the world is the creation story from the book of Genesis. Religious aspect aside, this is really developmentally inappropriate. It involves showing very complex works of art to students and asking them questions about it. But I'm just going to read to you the text. So after students have analyzed a portrait of the Garden of Eden, the text reads, Genesis is the first book in the Torah. The first part of the Hebrew and Christian Bibles, the book of Genesis, includes a description of the creation of the world. The story of Genesis starts at the beginning. There was only darkness. Then the text says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. It goes on to talk about light and dark in the artwork. And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place and let dry ground appear. And it was so. God called. So it's basically reading from actual scripture and then using the scripture to help analyze artwork for kindergartners. So that was just kinder. Let me know what you think in the comments.